yes. That's going to quickly add up.
Nice piece of amalgam, gold, heaps of gold in there.
In today's video, I'm going to work a hard pack crevice loaded with blue clay and gravels. Stay through all the way to the end because you're not going to want to miss the ridiculous amount of gold we pull from this tiny little crevice.
So, I got a bit of a target in here and it was just a piece of iron. I've got some more iron down in here and I'm thinking, and there's some nice hard pack material in that. So I'm going to just spend a bit of time scratching this crevice out, and I'm also going to scratch this crevice here out. I got a few hot rockish sounding targets coming from in here. Now it could be hot rocks, but it could be a nice small piece of gold that's kind of sounding a little bit funny up against some hot rocks. We don't know, but it's going to be worth scratching all that out. So I'll set up and get to work, eh? Okay, let's pan this first lot out and we'll see what we get out of it. I can see amalgam in there.
Oh yes, we got a nice big piece of amalgam.
Quick look at it. Nice piece of amalgam, gold, heaps of gold in there.
Okay, I've only just scratched the surface of this crevice, so I'll continue on and I guarantee we are going to get close to a gram of gold today, if not more.
Okay, a bit of progress report. We're just removing all the overburden and just following this crevice down. We will pan this out and we'll see what we get. Have a go at all that. There's some nice gold in this second pan. Got some lead. Got another bit of amalgam. There's a lot of gold still up in this black sand,
but won't worry about cleaning it all the way back. I just want to process as much material as possible. That way I can maximize my gold take for the amount of hours I spend here today. And I'm also just throwing all my black sand that I've washed back into another pan. And that way when I get home I can process through it efficiently and just get every speck of gold out of it that way. Now we're just washing all the material down into this low point. Once we do that, I will do a pan out, give us a look at all the material from that. And as of this moment right now, I can tell you guys, we have got more than a gram of gold. I just want to show you guys the importance of washing out your crevices and flushing all your material down to the lowest point. You got to check this out. Now where is it? Okay. At the tip of my finger just there. It's a piece of gold. At the tip of my finger there's another piece of gold and it's really dirty. I'll see if I got that piece. You can clearly see that's gold. I'll get this other piece, lick your finger, touch it, and it sticks to your finger. Throw that in there. I've got a feeling this pan is going to be loaded with some awesome gold.
check that out. That is a ball of amalgam, a huge ball of amalgam. Look at that. That'd go about 1/2 gram right there. Got, it looks like, oh, well, that is a piece of brass. Could be gold, just a really dirty bit. Got amalgam, more amalgam. We've worked our way down to the lowest point. Now it's starting to taper back up. We've moved quite a bit of overburden to get down to the bedrock. Now I will do this final pan out, shows what I get in this. Look at all that amalgam. Have a go at it. I'll just try and remove all the lead pieces. Now I'm not sure if that's gold or brass. We'll have to test that when we get home. There's my finger next to that bit of amalgam. That bit. That bit, that bit. Like, as you can see, it is all chunky stuff. And then that is actually a nugget that has come in contact with mercury. As doesn't look like much, but once we clean the mercury off that, that will be a nice little nuggie. And this is what our total looks like. I was here yesterday and I exposed a crevice just here, right here somewhere, wherever it is. There we go. And I've only worked from about here to about here. So I figured, why not expose as much of this crevice as I can, and then we're going to start loading up gold pans. Well, the gravel even gets pretty good just in here too. It might be worth panning out. It's like really hard packed. Might be more crevices under here too, but I'm gonna focus just working all this crevice as much as I can and as far down as I can. First off, I want to sweep all this sandy crap out of this hole first, like such. Sister girl, we're going to strip as much back as we can at the moment. See, even this stuff here, like see how it's clayish? That is worth throwing in my pan. We'll see what was in that, because the idea is we know the gold's in this crevice. Once it started coming out of this crevice and going around the bend, was it following a particular line or did it just continue in this crevice? We don't know. So we are going to continue with it. Look, we're getting iron, bits of iron and colour changes, so it could be worth investigating. Just because you find gold in a crevice doesn't mean you just want to focus your time in that one crevice. Okay, that will be a test pan. Now I did pack it with sand, so all this top stuff I'm just removing now. It's all overburden. Just looking here, see the coloration change? As you're digging in your material, you always want to take note of colour changes. Look, this crevice is just opened right up. Look how deep, wide that is. So, oh yeah, look, getting iron in the bottom there as well. There's going to be gold in here, most definitely. Oh, there's a piece of iron I just pulled out. I'm going to start loading my pan up. I'm just going to quickly process it down to sort of just black sandish sort of stuff and get as much processed as possible because I am on a very, very short time frame today. I've got to be back home before my girlfriend goes to work and I will be grounded if I'm late.
Now the reason I'm not focused on revealing all the gold at the moment is because I know how rich the gold is in this crevice. So I'm going to continue just getting as much done as possible in such a short space of time. Throw that reddish clay in the other pan for that test sample also. Oh yes, what the hell? I don't know, but that is a huge chunk of iron that I will probably throw in my bucket and I will take that home. See all the rust and the pebbles all stuck to it? If there was gold touching this bit of steel, it looks like an old file by the looks of it. Just the shape of the tip. Possibly is an old file. But yeah, all this rust will grab your gold and stick it and infuse it inside the rust. So we'll crush all that down, break it all up, pan it out when we get home. That there is a piece of lead, and it is fused itself to the rust. Now everyone knows lead and gold are very similar, so yeah. That's the exact reason why you want to take all this home for a crush up. Have a look at the blue clay in amongst the gravel. I don't know how well you'll see the bluishness in it, but it looks juicy. I will pan this out and I will show you what it looks like right now. All that silver stuff is gold coated in mercury. Got a little picker just there. This is gonna be loaded with gold. We're starting to get into some really juicy stuff now. Have a go at the material in this pan. Look how clayish it is. Full of gravels. That is some juicy blue clay. That is sticky. There ain't no gold going to get away from this stuff. Okay, we have just about finished for the day. My time limit is up. I've got to go before I get grounded. Now, I'll show you a look at the progress we got done today. I've started here and I have just creviced my way right down to the lowest point. Now, let's go home. We will pan this out at home and I will show you everything on the scales once we got it all cleaned up. Okay, I think that is about as far back as I want to take it, as I'm starting to see gold floating on the black sand. So I will clean all this up. Look at all the gold in there. Look at all that. And there's, I don't know, 1.5 grams easy. We've got a few little pickers that look like possible nuggies, little nuggies. Maybe I can get one out. That is actually a piece of gold that has mercury attached to it. Tear it off at 0 and let's have a bit of a sticky bake. 2.91 grams. That's not too shabby.